gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am your host, Data T, and this is my channel. Welcome to my channel, The Good Guys. Today's story, guys, comes out of Hartford, Connecticut, and the title reads, Store Owner Shoots, Kills Suspect During Attempted Armed Robbery in East Hartford. So, before we get into this, guys, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, comment, subscribe, hit me up on Twitter, and check out the description, guys. The description always has the link there, and you can go and watch this story for yourself without my commentary. Okay? So let's get into it. Let's get into this story. Let us begin.
Police are still searching for one of the two masked men they say got into a struggle with an East Hartford clothing store owner last night and shot him. But the owner fought back, killing the other suspect with his legally owned firearm.
I know the person. I was hoping that it wouldn't be him.
The manager of Bruno's Liquors is rattled by what went down inside the humble and paid clothing shop Thursday evening. The stores are right across from each other on Main Street.
Surprising because something like this never really happens around here.
Just before 10:30 p.m., East Hartford police say two suspects, at least one of them armed with a handgun, went inside the store to rob the place. The owner, who was there working late, struggled with the suspects.
The store owner was a victim and received a gunshot wound.
Shot in the back, the owner continued to fight back.
The store owner responded fire with his own two legally licensed firearms and returned fire to the suspect, ultimately killing the suspect.
26-year-old Jashar Haslam of Hartford was killed. Police were able to seize his handgun, and now they're working to gather more evidence. Investigators were at the store for much of the day.
They will be going through, I'm sure, a significant amount of camera footage from both our town cameras, the store cameras, neighboring businesses.
The owner, who...
Guys, let me stop it there. The store owner, if you guys notice, sometimes some people don't have that much fight in them, okay? But kudos to this store owner, because for you to get shot in the back and then still return fire, it says something about you. And to be honest, him having his own business, it already says something to everyone about him. It means that he is out there basically alone, without the safety net of being an employee and working for himself. People like that are not going to just give up, and kudos to him. Thank goodness he was able to shoot back. Now, in the police report, he's saying that he had two guns. So I'm wondering if he's doing a double-wheeled shooting, and if he is, absolutely, that's fantastic. Okay, but he did shoot and kill one of the suspects, and we don't care about that guy. Okay, he can rot for all we care. All right, and it's fantastic to hear. Again, we hear the narrative from this this gentleman that they had spoke to, that hey, nothing like this happens. Okay, and that narrative we have to get away from. If especially us that are aware, we need to be aware that this is going to happen. It is bound to happen, and we need to be ready. All right, let's continue the rest of the story. Let's see what else happens.
Who is recovering in the hospital and expected to be okay, is well known in the community, according to Navdeep Singh.
A lot of people know him around here. A lot of people wear his clothes. Very, very nice guy.
He designs clothing, and sometimes his passion leads to late nights at the store.
Sometimes he tells me he doesn't want to go home, and he just kind of likes to be here by himself and do designs here, because sometimes he's in the zone or something like that.
Police in East Hartford are calling this an isolated incident. They say there is no threat.
Okay, so you guys hear that. This is what It's unfortunate that everybody does not see this, and the reach of this is not um, widespread. You know, if he had died, thank goodness he's recovering. But if he had died, I think a lot of store owners would have definitely said, "Oh, you know what? Let me go and get a firearm." You know, we never know. Maybe them hearing this also could be cause enough for them to go and arm themselves, which we hope that has happened. But we are seeing in the very early stages of the year a lot of self-defense uses with a gun. And I would say I hope it goes down, but as crime rises, as it will continue to rise, we're going to see more of this. I hope everyone who is watching this, everyone who is subscribed, you take a lesson. Keep your firearm on you at all times. Make sure you teach other people to use a firearm whenever you can. And remember to be a good guy. Being a good person is tough. It is hard. It is harder to be a good guy than it is to be the bad guy. But how will our society function if good guys don't stand up? I don't mean to rant, and it's not. Maybe this isn't warranted, but kudos to the store owner. Thank goodness he was able to defend himself, defend his store. His livelihood was defended. Kudos to him. And it's good that good people have guns. Good people should have guns. They should always have guns. And if good people do nothing, there will be no good guys.